Welcome. Welcome to lesson 2.5. We're going to look at population density, and we're going to look at it across different states. So this first section was from the prep. Remember, population density is number of people divided by the area. And then we want to round to the nearest tenth. So after you find the numbers, you're going to group them based on their densities. And then you're going to estimate some other densities or some other states. So remember to look at class 1 note for some more examples and details. I've provided them there. The ones I want to look at are things we haven't gone over yet. So number 6, in Tacoma, Washington has a population of 200,000 and has 62 square miles. So if I found the population density of that, I would take 200,000 divided by 62. That would be Tacoma population density. Now if I was looking next, we would want to find the New York City one. So we want to compare the current Tacoma to the current New York. So New York, you would take that 8.4 million. So remember that decimal becomes the comma. Add enough zeros to make the million. And then divide it by the square miles of New York City. Plug that in our calculator. And that's what we're going to set equal to Tacoma. So because Tacoma has 62 square miles, that's going to be the denominator. And now we need to figure out what would the population be if Tacoma and New York City had the same density. So to kind of expand on that, we're going to look at Bangladesh. And even if you're changing the units, the population density is going to stay the same. It's just going to look a little bit different numbers. So it's going to be more people because the space is more, but we're not changing the actual space. We're just saying that the area is increased. So we have to do the 0.62 times 0.62 in order to square. So 0.384 is about 1/3, right? 0.33 is 1/3, so that's the closest one, it's 2. Now this is similar to the Tacoma, New York City one, except we had that intermediate step of unit conversion. So I'm going to take that population of Tacoma and can make it the same population density as Bangladesh. So remember, Tacoma from above 200,000 is 62. So we have a population density of 3225.81, and that's for Tacoma. So if the population density of Bangladesh is 1,127, we want to know what the new population of Tacoma might be. Okay, so that was how to transfer it from square miles to kilometers, but that's not what we were actually asked to do. I got sidetracked. So we were actually asked to figure out if there's 62 square, miles, what would that look like converting that to square kilometers and then giving it a new population density. So to convert that to square miles to square meters, we would have to divide by 0.62 twice. So that becomes 161.29 square kilometers, or kilometers squared, and that's what we're going to use as the new area for Tacoma, and we're going to set it to the population density of Bangladesh. Now, just like I showed you above, solve for x, and that'll be your answer.